Hi there guys, hope you're all well and welcome back to another video. So this one here we're going to go over kind of like a weekly approach, what I would do at the start of the week and then going into the week and how I would kind of approach it that way. So the first thing that I would do when I'm going into a new week within the markets is basically to see fundamentally what I could look to expect for the week ahead, okay? So this would usually mean me going to a website called FX Street and then I would go to the economic calendar. If you do struggle finding this, type in the economic calendar on Google and it's pretty much going to come up straight away. Then what I would do is click this filter button here, scroll down and go to medium and high impact. And this usually means, I say usually, this means the biggest news events, which are obviously going to affect the market. When it comes to actually then looking at these here, obviously, usually the biggest ones are going to be what we see in red. Red is going to usually mean that it's high impact and the highest. So I will mainly stick to things like interest rate, CPI, sometimes unemployment and things like that. The main ones, things like retail sales, GDP, I won't really focus on as much when it comes to avoiding currencies. But the reason I'm doing this is to basically see each day what currencies are going to have the highest impact on them. I am a technical trader. I trade the market from a technical standpoint. So, by me not doing technical and then taking trades when there's news release, that then goes into fundamental. So, if you are a trader who mainly sticks to things like, key levels, price action, and things like that, you're not going to want to be trading the market when you are pretty much waiting on news coming out. Okay. So, for example, going into the week commencing the 11th of December, speeches I'm okay with, I will trade them. Going into Tuesday, you've then got employment change and claimant count, 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. I'm not really trading around that time, but it is something that I will keep an eye on when it comes to taking positions. Okay. The big news event for me Tuesday is going to be CPI. This is the inflation for the US dollar. It's going to move every market across the board. So if I'm not in a trade by about 1 o'clock, all my pendings will be cancelled. And for that reason, then I am not going to be caught on the bad end of news. Okay. Going into Wednesday, you see you've got the Fed interest rate decision. And what I will do as well, guys, as we've got a tally, I'm going to go Tuesday, and my notes for Tuesday are no trades after 1300. Okay. If we then look at Wednesday, what have we got? We've got the interest rate decision for the US dollar, which is obviously definitely going to move the market. So Wednesday, I'm going to want to say no trades after around 5 p.m. Reason being, I don't want to be in a trade when news hits. It's pointless. It's just going to end up with me losing money I don't need to lose. So, for that reason, I'm going to stay out. Overnight, Wednesday going into Thursday, you've got employment change for Australian dollar. Due to that being overnight, I'm not too interested in how that will affect the day. Whereas Thursday daytime, you can see you've got the pound interest rate decision and also euro. So Thursday, I'm probably going to say no trades. I mainly trade euro and pound pairs in the London and New York session due to the fact they have more volume in. So that is kind of my approach. Okay. If you're interested in seeing some of my ideas, there's the free group where I post some ideas. And then if you want to join the paid group to see my trades as well, by all means you can. It doesn't really matter if not. So Thursday, I will not trade because my pairs are going to be fundamentally driven rather than technically. And then going into Friday, a few people won't know this, but this news here, when you see the HCOB, sometimes it's medium impact, the other times it's high. When it is high impact news, it is definitely going to affect the market. Okay, so Friday, I would also say no trades. Okay, so this is how I would basically plan my week. So I'm going Tuesday after 1 o'clock. If I'm not in a trade, I'm just going to avoid it. Wednesday, no trades after 5. So I've got the whole day to take a trade. Thursday, no trades. Friday, no trades, just to stop me getting stopped out on positions. Okay, then what I would do, and this is the position I'm looking at, obviously, which is coming up now, but it's 4:30, so we'll see. But this is what I would do. I would basically mark my areas. So, for example, this would be one of them. and I know that now this is a technical level that I want to take for the week ahead. Okay. So I know in my mind, if the market conditions are okay, I will look to take the trade. What does this affect? What do I mean are the market conditions okay? It just goes back to what I have planned on the left hand side. Okay. So if this trade triggers after 1 p.m. on a Tuesday, I'm not interested. If it comes close after 5 p.m. on a Wednesday, I'm not interested. If it comes Thursday or Friday, I'm not interested. Simple as that. So, what I am starting to do is building up the technical side of things on my charts and then the fundamental side of things, obviously, on my calendar. And it's as easy as that. So all I am going to do at the start of the week then is then analyze my pairs. As I previously mentioned, if you want to see how I analyze the pairs, there's all the links in the bio and whatever else. But I would basically, no matter what strategy you trade yourself, whether it's price action, key levels, trend lines, whatever it is, just focus that you want to be focusing on these trading conditions. Okay. Is there much influence in the market? If there's an interest rate decision on pound, why do I want to be buying or selling? Because it's just going to be a coin flip to whether or not I'm going to make money. Yes, there is money to be made fundamentally if you want to trade that way. But for me, I'm a technical trader. So sometimes it just means waiting on the side and just waiting for the right market conditions. Okay. So, for example, you've got areas like this. I've got an area up here on Australian dollar, US dollar. So if I'm looking here, I know that at 1:30 on Tuesday, there is US dollar inflation. So assuming this now was 1:30, so assuming it was 1:30 now, am I going to be want to be selling now? No, because if the news comes out against me, it's going to continue pushing. It may even slip me so that I lose more than I wanted to. Okay. So that is basically how I would kind of attend and approach my week within the markets. I'll first look at the fundamentals, pair them off against the technicals. Let me know what day I am trading or not trading, because then I don't have to make any emotional decisions in the moment. And then simply, I just wait for the trades to trigger. Like this trade here, I am patiently waiting for this trade to trigger. I've got no news out, so this trade is about 12 pips away. I've got no news coming out. This trade's been sent to the group. So for that reason, I'm happy to take the trade. If the news was coming out, I would not take the trade. Super simple stuff, okay? So I'm hoping this video has kind of helped you a little bit understand how I would approach the week. If you do have any questions, obviously just make a comment in the bio. That's in the bio in the down below. That's absolutely fine. I'll be happy to answer anything, or follow me on Instagram as well. Completely up to you. So yes, guys, that is it for this video here. As always, I'm gonna be pretty much uploading every Thursday. So obviously, if you are interested in keeping up with the content, then get subscribed. But for this video, guys, that is everything. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.